What's been one of the craziest things that you've seen in your entire career? Now, this would be law enforcement or security, like just absolutely blow your mind. Cannot believe that that happened. What's been something that you could share with us?
Well, how about number one, when the Clark County SWAT team shot me accidentally 7 years ago?
Well, I was going to actually ask you about that, but that was going to be later. But yes, go ahead. Tell the story about getting shot by the SWAT team.
Halloween morning, so great timing, right? So I'm on my way to a workplace violence intervention. So I'm plainclothes, armed, concealed. And I happen to see a vehicle on my route in a very kind of a secluded area of Vancouver that's off in the weeds, and he has 20 yards to park, but it's off in the weeds. So I pull around and I get kind of behind it, and I get out and look at the car, and it has broken windows and rifle cases in the back seat. So that's a little odd. So I call 911, and she says, "Hey, thanks for calling that in. That might be involved with something we're dealing with this morning." Okay, cool. So I sit there for a while, and I thought to myself, I didn't check the hood temperature on that car. So I got out of my car, got 10 paces to that vehicle, and I'm lit up. And I'm hit. So I know when I'm being shot at. We have enough experience to know that. So I roll behind a tree, and I roll at it, and I shoot back. Just at a tree. So of course I think it's the guy with the rifle cases shooting at me. No, it's the SWAT team on the overpass. 3 of the officers, including the sniper, opened up on me. And,
wow. How many times were you hit?
Only once.
Okay.
Through and through the thigh, missed the femoral artery. So I was pretty lucky.
Did you have a tourniquet with you?
I did not. And I do carry tourniquets on duty all the time.
How did you mitigate that? So you're shot, how did you take care of the bleed?
Well, I was putting direct pressure on the wound, and I got 911 back on the phone to try and get them to figure this out. And a MARC unit from VPD pulls up on my left, and the officer gets out, and he's looking at my car, and he's oblivious to anything. And so I say, "Down, I've been hit." He dives behind my car and draws and aims at his own SWAT team.
Oh my gosh.
They're all on separate radio channels. Nobody organized the response. And the guys whose vehicle I found had committed suicide in the ravine, not visible to us, and had shot a lady in the face with an AK-47 an hour and a half before.
Okay.
So but they finally got it figured out. The officer that was aiming at his own SWAT team went, "I have the complainant here, not the suspect." So they brought the Bearcat down and did what they call combat first aid.
What does it feel like when you get shot?
I think that the adrenaline pumps so much that it takes a while to hurt. When you're tactically minded, my first thing was to figure this out, get direct pressure on the wound, and it really didn't hurt until later on. So because you're just so pumped up.
Well, I do not want to find out, so that's why I'm glad you can share your story, because I don't want to have to ever find that out on my own. So, man, any reason why there was only one shot? Were there multiple shots that came towards you, but only one that hit?
Yeah, there was 8 rounds shot, so there were 3 guys on the overpass, and interestingly enough, the sniper with the 3x scope, he's the guy that hit me. And the other 2 opened up when he hollered to them, "Shoot him."
Good
well,
Lord.
You've been in an academy. I can't tell you to shoot anybody.
Yeah.
So there was numerous mistakes on that morning.
Man, good Lord.
Like I'm sure that you think I should be dead. 80 yards with 3 guys with AR-15s.
Sheesh. Goodness, man. Good. Well, hey.
They had to go back to school.
Yeah, I would assume. I'm sure that you were compensated well for your time and your injury. So
yeah.